Hey, what's up guys? I hope you're all keeping well out there. Our workout today is going to start off with 2 minutes of cardio of your choice. From there, the next 3 minutes, we're going to do as many rounds as we can of some baby makers. We're going to go into some Cossack squats, and then we've got some glute bridges. So a lot of stuff around the hips to get them nice and warm. Looking at those movements, the baby makers, we're going to do 5 reps, and that is squat stance. I'm going to grab onto my toes, and I'm going to move in and out of that squat position. So notice at the bottom here, arms are straight and on the inside, so I'm not hanging out like this. I can get inside there, legs are pushing out hard, and then at the top here, I'm gonna try to keep my back as flat as I can. Generally speaking, especially if you've got tight hamstrings, your back will curve a little bit. That's okay, just do the best you can though. 5 of those then moves into 10 of those Cossack squats. So we're gonna set up quite wide, toes slightly pointed out, and I'm gonna sink to the corner. And I'm just going to go back and forth, side to side there, making sure that my knee tracks with my foot, my heel stays on the ground. The other leg that goes straight, that foot can come up, like toe up off the ground. That makes it a little easier to move through, but we're going to do 10 of those. The last one is 15 glute bridges. So setting up here, feet about hips width. I like to go toes up, so I really emphasize the heels pushing into the ground. I'm going to start by tensing my abs, tensing my glutes, and then from there, squeezing those hips up off the ground. So nice high position, in and out of those for 15 reps. So we're going to cycle those 3 movements for those remaining 3, and that is your warm-up. Okay guys, we're having a look at the build workout now. This one is going to have a 15-minute time cap, and we're moving through 4 rounds of the following. So we've got 2 movements we're going to do. The first one is a front rack box squat. The second one is going to be a staggered stance RDL. So with this one, I've got a box, but you can just use a normal kind of chair, anything you got around the house, as long as it's nice and firm that you can actually sit your weight down onto it with your dumbbells or kettlebells, whatever you've got. So when we set up for this one, we're doing it front rack today. So setting up like this, dumbbells at the shoulders, elbows up and forward. Okay, I actually quite like to go a little wider of a setup than normal because we're not doing like a deep Olympic style squat. We're going to do a box squat. I'm going to go a little wider. From here, it's a lot of hips. I'm pushing back, 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 back. I actually sit my weight down for a moment and then stand. So both of these movements are going to have the tempo of 3 seconds down, 1 second at the bottom, and then pushing up aggressively to the top there. So that just adds that extra layer of control, that extra layer of effort, especially standing up. We want to be nice and powerful with that one. So 12 reps on that. We then move into that staggered stance deadlift. So with this one, we're going to have 6 on each side. So I'm going to set up 1 foot forward, the other foot just behind it, and I'm just going to have the ball of my foot. So I don't actually take really any weight on this one. It's just there for balance. And from here, hinging, coming back up again. So this right leg is doing 95% of the work here. And I'm squeezing my butt, squeezing my hamstrings. I move once I've done 6, change it out, get that same setup. Notice how flat my back is. Okay, I'm going to basically as far as my hamstring flexibility will let me go. So if I've got tight hamstrings, I might just get to say here, and I'll just work with that, and over time I'll start to get a little deeper, and try and get right down towards, if you can get dumbbells to ground, awesome. If not, don't stress. Just try and get into that nice hinge position. So 6 and 6 on that. Again, with that same kind of 3-1-x3 tempo. So 3 seconds down, slight pause, pull up strong, slight pause at the top there. So we're going to go back and forth on that for 4 rounds. You've got 15 minutes on that one. That is your build workout.